It was a gathering of top African leaders, including heads of state, policy makers, business and religious leaders, entertainers and civil society representatives from across Africa who converged to tackle the prevailing problems affecting the continent and proffer solutions to them. According to the convener of the program and the United Nations International Peace and Governance Council UNIPGC second global president and permanent rep to the United Nations, Jonathan Ojeda, the program was organized to sensitize Africans, especially the leaders, on the need for unity and security in fostering peaceful coexistence in Africa.
We invite our reputable leaders to shed more light on how we can increase our level of regional integration and economic cooperation. This is a wake-up call for our leaders to understand that this is not a time for separation, but as a wake-up call for them to know that we need to raise ourselves through unity.
He also called on African leaders to create more opportunities for women in leadership positions, saying that the continent will grow faster if there are more inclusion of women in decision-making of the continent.
When we are talking about good governance and we are talking about leadership, inclusive governance matters a lot. Women should also be encouraged to join governance. Women should be in the corridors of power to ensure that the right policies and the right decisions are made.
On their part, the senior advocate of Nigeria, Roland Otaru, and Senator Grace Bent want African leaders to know that transparency, rule of law, accountability, and freedom of information are paramount for good governance, urging them to constantly recognize the roles of traditional rulers in the security apparatuses of the nation and engage them for peaceful activities in the African communities.
When there is good governance, insecurity reduces. We are here now, the youth are supposed to replace us. Have we prepared places for them to replace us?
You cannot have a good nation without a good governance. Our institutions must be strengthened so that they are corruption-free.
Other participants, including the Secretary General of UNIPGC Canada, Ambassador Carlos Souza, the Managing Director, Leadway Import and Export Limited, Mwagbumime Victor, the Chief Executive Officer of Huddersfield Property Agency, Adeniyi Tinubu, and Ambassador Paul Dowells of To Associate Oil and Gas believe that taking care of the youths and including them in the affairs of government will help create a better African society void of insecurity.
We have to think about the African youth. This is a young continent. The percentage of youth population is very high, so it is the responsibility of the good governments to take care of the youth in order to create a better society, a better future for them. And we can only do that if we collaborate.
We have to take the message of peace to all the troubled African countries like Somalia, Congo, and Uganda, and Rwanda, that we have a lasting peace in Africa.
Speakers have talked a lot how we can make changes through tourism and collaboration and international relationship, which is very, very essential. You know, when you build a partnership, it will make a long-lasting in coordinating things together, and to make it to be seamless for any cross-border transaction that we are doing between two countries. You know, the peace to reign.
This is a voice, it's a platform for our voice to be heard. You know, for we young people, we see less of ourselves. If you see the setup is a mixture of the young and the old, meaning that for us, this is a clear message that we can do it, and there's a place for us in the world. And then it's a platform for us to encourage ourselves. So we don't need anybody to encourage us. These people see us that probably we don't deserve it, we don't merit it. But the organization has given a strong message right now that we deserve every better thing like every other person around the world.
Highlights of the event were the induction of UNIPGC Council members, lectures, awards presentation, and cultural displays.
With fertile seeds, diamond, uranium, and crude oil, but we are free from the earthquake, volcano, and tsunami. But we plead for the foresight of clear vision.
From Lagos, Cynthia Okere reporting for Voice of Nigeria.